Apparently, nothing stops George Kittle. Not a tackler, not a pandemic, nothing. While the rest of us sit on the couch and wait for the world to reopen, Kittle has constructed an impressive home gym in his garage. Albert Breer interviewed Kittle about it in a fascinating interview for Sports Illustrated. So here are my top 3 takeaways about Breer's article on Kittle. 1, Kittle has impeccable timing. He bought all his home gym equipment just a few days before it sold out. He had monitored the coronavirus pandemic closely in February because he was supposed to take his family to Italy in June. So he beat his fellow NFL players to the punch. From what I've heard, lots of players throughout the league have had big trouble buying weights because they're sold out everywhere. Meaning Kittle could come into next season in much better shape than everyone else. What else is new? 2, Kittle lives in Nashville, not Santa Clara. He spends his offseason in a house in Nashville with his family. During the season, he rents a place in Santa Clara. This is a common decision for most 49ers. I don't know if you're aware of this. But the Bay Area is the most expensive place to live in the country, and California has the highest state tax rates. So rather than live like any old person in Northern California, most players decide to rent during the season and then purchase homes in their home state where they're from so they can live like kings. Of all the 49ers, I'm guessing only a handful live full-time in the Bay Area, like probably Kyle Shanahan, Joe Staley, who retired, and maybe Jimmy Garoppolo. 3, Kittle works out on a farm with CJ Beathard. So when Kittle finishes his lifts in the garage in the morning, he meets with CJ on a farm like next door and runs routes and catches passes. Hard to find farms in Santa Clara. Another perk of living out of state. If Kittle wins the MVP next season, I'm guessing every NFL player will buy a home gym and move next door to an empty patch of land.